What's going on, guys? My name is Renegade. Today we're here for episode 11 of AQW Q&A. I was supposed to do this video earlier in the week, and I'm sorry, I completely did not realize that it was the second week. I thought it was the week where I was supposed to be doing How Good Is, so I did How Good Is Star-Lord. Then, as the video was uploading, I was just like, oh, Q&A. Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing it later in the week. It's supposed to come out on Mondays though. I will have the next episode out on the proper Monday or whatever. So yeah, but before you get the video, guys, if you guys leave your your questions in the comment section down below, that'd be great. And while you're down there, if you guys leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, that'd be awesome. But yeah, other than that, guys, let's get into the first question. Our first question is coming from Henro Buttmunson. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He asked, what's your favorite rare or non-rare bank pet? My favorite bank pet would be the Unlucky Quibble bank pet. It's an ultra rare one, and it's from a Friday the 13th event, I believe. So that's my favorite one. All of those sort of things combined make for a pretty cool bank pet, honestly. It's probably my favorite. The next question is from Deadly Legion. Renegade, do you wish there was an actual vampire class with its own unique skill and animations? Not like Blood Ancient, but an actual vampire class, like Lady Seleni's Knight. Lady Selene is the new vampire queen because we killed Saphira twice in the Chaos Saga. Have a good day, Victoria. Well, the vampire class that we have right now, yeah, it's I believe it's the same class as Rogue. I think with the same skills. I'm not entirely sure about that though. But yeah, that'd be awesome if they did like sort of bring back that whole vampire saga thing. They sort of left it off. It'd be cool if they invested some more time and stuff into the whole Lycan vampire storyline. That'd be cool. I know that was mainly to do with the Chaos Saga, but it's just because the Chaos Saga's over doesn't mean that the battle between the Lycan and vampires, whatever, is not ongoing. So it'd be cool if they had some more stuff to do with that, and they could bring a vampire class in. That'd be awesome. So yeah, I'm all for doing that. All for making new classes and replacing the old ones that have the same skills as other classes. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Slip asks, Renegade, do you think that they should make another permanent Legion class because they're making another permanent Nulgath class? Look, I think that they've put a lot of time into Legion. You know, if they had one more, that'd be fine, but I still want them to put more effort into the Nulgath side of things. I feel as though that it does kind of help that Dage plays a much bigger part, like behind the scenes and stuff, rather than Nulgath. Nulgath isn't even like the actual person. Nulgath, or he's known as Miltonius Arts, whatever he is on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, that guy doesn't actually work for AE anymore, so it probably helps that Dage still does work for AE. But regardless, yeah, another permanent Legion class would be good. But again, like they do have a new one every single year, whereas with Nulgath they very rarely come up with new ones. So I don't know. I don't know if we should, they should rush into making more Legion classes. I think they should still focus on Nulgath classes more. Bringing it, maybe they could have one new Nulgath class every year. That'd be cool. Now that they have Sync and he's all passionate about Nulgath and stuff. I don't know though. Another Legion class? Sure, why not? Parker Rennie asks, why did you start playing AQW? And what are your top 3 best non-rare, non-member classes? So, as for why did I start playing AQW, well, what happened was I was in year 5, which is when I was... No, year 4, I think. I don't even know what year it was, actually. I'm talking about, by the way, when I say year 5, year 4, it's the, grade, year level you are at school. Regardless, I was really young. I was in class at school, and all my friends started playing it, and they needed a healer, and so they're like, bro, we need healers for, doing boss fights, so come on and be healer. I'm like, okay. And that's basically how I started playing. I was invited to be a healer. And so my first class was actually healer. As for what are your top 3 best non-rare mem classes? Non-rare, non-member classes. I would probably non-rare, non-member. Look, Blazebinder is technically non-rare, and it's technically non-member. Is it? Yeah, it is. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I think it is. I personally purchased it with ACs, but it's non-rare, non-member, so fuck it. I'm gonna put that as one of them. Non-rare, non-member. What else? You know what? I'm gonna go with Shaman, and one more. I gotta pick one more. Probably Stonecrusher. There we go. That's 3. Yeah, I really like those classes actually. Those are all really good. The Repenting Servant asks, have you ever noticed that Bissell Angel classes Aphotic Overdrive. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I remember I mispronounced it on the video I did on a Bissell Angel. Regardless, the skill does not deal moderately strong damage. It says it does, but it only deals identical to the auto attack, and that's actually a really good point. If you are really concerned about that, then I suggest you go report that as a bug. Yeah, that I didn't personally notice that, but that's actually really interesting. It should be dealing more damage, so that actually pretty much makes the class better than it actually was in real use. If that ability is supposed to do bigger damage, then that's obviously gonna improve my opinion on the class. So yeah, that'd be great if we could get that fixed. If AE is watching this video, anyone want to report that as a bug? That'd be great. Hildings asks, or Hilding S, the S is capitalized, so I presume it's Hilding S. He asks, I have a question. If you could make a new event, what would it be and when? Please don't just say Dage Nolgath equals my event, or say something short. Try to go into detail and explain things like what NPCs should be in it and stuff. Have a nice day and enjoy your cup of tea. Well, thank you. Well, I would probably, if I were to pick an event, I would probably say it'd have to be a Friday the 13th event. It'd be, Quibble would have to return for some awesome rares. I'd want to bring Nolgath into the equation somehow. And it'd be cool to have like a Nolgath, like, if it was like a prequel event, you go back in time to when he was like training Dage or something like that, back to that sort of time, but you wouldn't involve Dage in it. I mean, I don't really have an interest in involving Dage in it. And have Nolgath as in his Moltonius form, I don't know, just killing stuff, and you gotta like, it'd be cool if there was like an anti-hero kind of theme where you're actually killing innocent people. The whole like Deadpool idea, how like Deadpool kills innocent people a lot, but he's still like a cool hero, I guess. It'd be cool if they had Moltonius in that sort of way, like he's actually evil and he's genuinely killing innocent people and he's like wreaking havoc, but you're sort of like helping him, I guess, and he's doing it for a somewhat noble cause. He's trying to like I don't know, save his mother or seek vengeance from someone or something like that, and he's killing a lot of people, and you're actually like doing it with them, you know, you're actually being an anti-hero. It'd be cool if they brought that sort of thing in. I guess that sort of thing is a bit too dark for AQW, so they might not be able to do that, but that'd still be really cool. If there's like a Moltonius came back and that anti-hero sort of thing. I feel as though Moltonius would fit that anti-hero sort of profile quite well. So yeah, that'd be awesome if they did that. That'd be great. Oh god, this name is hard to pronounce. Actually, no, it's not. Yuki Noragami asks, when you was new to the game, was there an item that you wanted very badly? Thanks, have a nice day. Well, thank you. So yeah, when I first started AQW, I noticed people walking around with the Ungodly Reavers of Nolgath, and I immediately wanted them. Ungodly Reavers are not Moltonius at the time. Those items, now to this day, I actually got them at, like, when I came back from AQW, from a break or something. I actually can't remember when I got them. Regardless, I've got them, and I really don't like them at all. They're disgusting. People use them too much. Botters always bought them. They're like an item that you see immediately as you go into the game. You're like, damn, that looks cool. I'm gonna go get that. And so botters, you get it, and it's just overused now. It just doesn't really hold much value to me anymore. But yeah, that was a cool item I wanted when I first started. Stanley Louis, or Louis, I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it might be, I don't know what nationality that is. I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong. He asks, Renegade, do you think they'll ever bring back the Wheel of Doom? I know they brought it back last year for Friday the 13th Dark Carnival event. Keep up the good work. Make AQW great again. Well, thank you. So, yeah, the Wheel of Doom was a cool event. I actually wasn't playing AQW at the time for the original Wheel of Doom, so I really want that to come back so I can experience the original Wheel of Doom thing the way it was originally. There was those couldn't you get Alpha Doom Ega, whatever they called it, and the Doom Bank Pets that you could get for free. They were cool. That was a cool event. I really hope that they do bring it back, but I don't know if they will. Honestly, I don't know if they will. It really is one of those things where they could bring it back, they might not, they might, I don't know. Might bring it back next year for Friday the 13th at some point. I don't know. Either way, it was cool, and I want it to come back. Carlos Hobergen, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. He asks, do you think they should create a faction like Legion or Nation, but for good heroes with light-themed gear? That would be awesome, and I'm really for doing that. Even though I'm an evil hero, and I do think that I do prefer evil-themed stuff over good-themed stuff, there's really no competition. If you're a good hero, you really aren't getting any rares at all. that you get exclusively. Like if you're a good hero, then you pretty much are restricted to like old stuff and everything, which is fine, but I really do think that they should bring some more like light themed gear and some more good stuff. They'd have to hire probably another artist if they were to do that. But yeah, it would be awesome if they had some, like a couple of light factions as well that would like band together or be against each other or something like that. A bit like how the Nation and the Legion are. Either way, that'd be really awesome. I really do think that that should be a thing. They should really get onto that soon if they are going to do that. Our next question is coming from Forbidden Chill. He asks, do you agree on the Archfiend class being completely revamped since it is hard to get and it isn't really that worth to get? So yeah, I really do think that it's bad. I don't like the class that much at all right now. I regret farming it, to be honest. I'm a class collector, so I probably wouldn't really sell it if I bought it with ACs, whatever, but you know, I don't think it's a very good class. I'm completely for it being revamped. I think they are going to revamp it at some point. If the person to do that is someone like Pisces. Pisces did a really great job revamping Paladin, so I'd really like it if he did it. Although Sync would also do a pretty good job with that too. Yeah, like that really does need a revamp. I really do think it does. They probably going to do it at some point after the what is it called? The server rewrite is completely finished and done. I know they're gonna overhaul a lot of the class mechanics, and so when they do that, they probably will overhaul Archfiend in some way. Legendary Archfiend will probably be overhauled in some way, not even directly. Maybe they're just gonna enhance some of the mechanics of the game, which is gonna then enhance how the class works or something like that. I don't know. Regardless, I think the class is gonna be better at some point. Frank Nishan asks, how much time does it take for Harima items to reach New Zealand, and how much does shipping cost? It seems like a really annoying thing to do. So yeah, it takes about, I'd say a week to 2 weeks, around about that area. I know a couple of times it might have taken like 2 or 3 weeks actually. It's really annoying. Well, it's not really annoying. I mean, it's just fine. You just order it and you just wait, I guess. But the shipping is about 15 bucks New Zealand, which is about $10 American. So it's kind of expensive, but when you really think about the distances and everything and how much like work, how much effort it takes for like the shipping companies to do, it's really not that expensive. It's not much of a hassle to be honest, and I think AE handles it really well. I'm surprised at how quick it does actually get. I've shipped with a couple of other companies before from America, and it's taken like a month, if not like 2 months, whatever, to ship to New Zealand, and so it really is annoying for a lot of other things, but they do it pretty well. I'm not too disappointed, but it is annoying. Our next question is from Brooks AE. How do you feel about the players abusing in-game glitches, not using any cheating program, just in-game glitches? I really am against glitches. I don't really do, or I don't do any glitches at all in the game. And I don't really respect people who do it as well. Like, I just think it just takes away from the game experience. It's part of, it's always all these little things like botting and like, I don't know, all these botting programs like Dark Mystic and Lebot and all that kind of crap. They all take away from the game, and they all are really affecting the game's longevity and everything. It really is disappointing. Like botting, glitching, all of that stuff, it all really does affect the game itself and how it's going to succeed and everything. The thing is with botting and with glitching, because it increases the amount of time you have to do stuff. Sorry, it decreases the time you have to do something in. Then it makes people be able to do everything that they want to do quickly, and so they don't have to play it any longer. And so it makes people I don't know, people would walk around like it's hard to explain in words, but you know what I mean? Like, it just, if people know that glitching is happening, then they'll be more inclined to do it. And then, like, I don't know, it's just not good for the game, you know? It's just not good for the game. To have all these, like, things that are put in place, like, the Godly Reavers and Olgath take, like, 2 weeks to get because that's how they want it to work. If you get it in a week or a day or like a couple of days or whatever from glitching or botting or whatever, then it's really taking away from what AE have expected. You get bored of the game quickly because you're doing everything so quickly. There we go. That's the point I was trying to make. There we go. All right. But yeah, no, glitching is bad. I think glitching is really, I don't approve of it at all. Even like the silly little one where you make the quest thing window stay up like permanently. I don't like that one at all. I know people use it, and it's just not good, you know, I just don't like it. I think part of what AE made the game to do, is they made it to made it so you had to like travel between rooms and stuff properly to do quests, and like just having it like constantly there is just gonna take away from what they intended the game to be. So yeah, no, I don't like glitching at all. I think it's bad. Our last question of today is coming from AQW Pau X Skyfall. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Again, like, these names are just ridiculous for me to pronounce. Regardless, he asks, what is the best thing to buy with 2K ACs? I get this question quite a lot. Well, like, what's the best thing to buy with X amount of ACs, with X amount of this or whatever? Yeah, like, the AC thing really is a, it's a matter of what you prefer, you know, like, it's a matter of it's up to you. Like, I personally would recommend that you either wait for rares, buy a bank pit if you collect them, buy a class that's really, like, useful to you, but it's too hard to farm. You know, any of those things is really, it's really, it's up to you. Like, I guess it's just up to you, you know, just don't go asking other people what you think they should buy. If I were to personally have 2K ACs, I'd save it for a bank pit, and I definitely don't recommend you do that. I actually suggest you wait for the free bank pit if you actually desperately need a bank pit. But regardless, it's your choice. You make the decision. It's your ACs. It's up to you. You know, it's up to you. Regardless, though, guys, that's about it for a video. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like. Remember to leave all your questions for the next week's episode, or next, you know, this series is every 2 weeks, so next week's episode. Leave all those questions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Peace.